on, give me some eyeballs. Hello, hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Yay! Thank you for joining us. We are here at the Paper Crafters Workshop. There, we've got our comments up. Hopefully everyone's tuning in to see some scrumptious new stuff tonight. I don't know, did you want to set?
Yeah, and I can see.
So we have to remember how to do that. Anyways, here we are from the Paper Crafters Workshop. It's Sherry and Darlene. Sorum's, hello, Sorum. Sorum's tuning in. We got a few other people tuning in as well. Please let me know that the sound is good. I'm hoping all is well. We don't have feedback. We don't have competing sounds. Oh, and then we've got someone else entering the studio, which is the store, but that's all good. Just little things that pop up and make us go squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. So here we go. We are here for another amazing Wednesday night unboxing, showing you all the new stuff that we've got coming in, or not coming in. It's here.
It's here.
This girl here worked up a sweat today, getting everything out. If you are coming to see us, you won't know where anything is because she's done a whole revamp. We've got Christmas down one wall. We've got a fall section. We've got a Halloween section. And we've got all kinds of amazing good stuff to share with you. Don't forget, stick with us right to the end here. We will do our best to be lickety split here, but stay with us to the end because it will be the announcement of our 4th and final anniversary set of deals for the week starting tomorrow until the 27th. Right here, that's when it ends. August 27th. I know there's a few days still left in August, but we're keeping things even. We're being taskmaster here. I'll move over so you don't have the phone in your way there. Anyways, who wants to see some new stuff? We've also got some kits to talk to you about and classes, all kinds of good stuff. So we are just going to dig right in. Switch the camera here. Let's go to that one. There we go. And Darlene's going to take it right from the top here.
For Concord and 9th, and you can find all these goodies under our August release and under our website right here, which a lot of you already know. So www.papercraftersworkshop.ca under August release, and you'll find all these new goodies. So let's start off with the Concord and 9th. Well, I think this is a popular one because we had several customers ask if we can bring this assorted color cardstock in. What this is that it gives you every single color from 48 colors from Concord and 9th.
You were going to say 49.
Right? That's my I did, but good catch there. It gives you one of each. And I know it was highly asked if we could bring it in because what a great pack to start with. It gives you every single color that they have. But I also grabbed one because it's perfect for color swatching. So that's the newest thing for us.
And I think that one's going in the Sherry pile because I need to do my swatching too.
Yes.
I don't know if you noticed it when Darlene was popping it around. There is a beautiful chart on the back to tell you exactly which color is which. I believe that means it's in order.
Yes, I think it goes like that.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So all your pinks and your orange and yellows and so on and so forth. So don't worry, we got you covered.
Next up is, let's start with Concord's line. So if you're very familiar with the Turnabout stamp set, we brought the birthday one. This is called Party Time. And what it has, it does have that acetate there to help you position this in your stamping platform. And you get to stamp these 4 times in different colors to create this beautiful background. There's also the all-in-one turnabout jig. Sherry did a learning live, I believe 2 months ago. So we could share that in on the bottom of this live. And that way, if you want to learn how to use this, we could do that for you. But what I love about this is that you can use 2 colors and just keep it simple, or add 4 colors and have this really nice background. So essentially you're making your own pattern paper, which I really like. But to top that off, we also brought in where creativity meets their die set. So party time dies. And it helps you add some dimensions to your turnabout. So it has a party hat, the blowers, some confetti, and of course, celebrate. So great addition. Next up from this release is Christina Warner's. If you are loving her thin frame dies, she has now come out with circles. So there is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 circles here. And she's done it here so you can actually see how thin those thin circles are. So great for shape cards if you wanted to. Great for your, traditional A2, A7 cards as well. But I love how she went from rectangles now to circles. So these are the circle thin frame dies. We also brought her thick and thin thanks dies. Oh boy, that's a 3 T's right there. Yeah, her TH ones too. Say that 100 times. But I love how there are 2 fonts. I think this is the easiest. She has the thin writing of thanks with the shadow. And then she has thanks written in the same font, but a little bit thicker in the shadow. And each of them, you have that shadow here. What a perfect font. I love her writing. She does write all her sentiments there. We also have Sending Trio, and this is the Sending Trio dies that coordinates with the stamp set. And what this is that it gives you a variety of sending. So sending in different fonts. She also included little rectangles so you can stamp sending, or even add these extra bits. So like sending strength, sending love and joy, sending comfort, sending birthday wishes, sending sunshine, sending warm wishes. So she has great, sending sympathy. So she's really covered everything in this little pack here. So for example, this long strip fits congratulations nicely. You're welcome to also put like resilience and just cut down the rectangle. It's a standard rectangle, so you can trim it to the length that you need. But I love how she's put those 2 together. We also brought in Botanic Shade stencils. We have a lot of you guys that love her stencils. So this is her newest one. It has this earthy leaf feel to it. I love the colors she chose, and that one speaks to my heart. I wonder why, but I love that look. She's into those backgrounds, and she always makes it whimsical. So it's very different. You won't see another type of stencil like this in the market, but I know there's only a handful because people have been eyeing this and grabbing it already.
These two sets, the sending sets and the stencil, work really well together, because I know it's always a struggle to have some of these less common occasions, like sympathy, like resilience or illness or something like that. With this stencil, you can make it as bright or as muted as you wish to adjust to your occasion, but still gives you lots and lots of versatility.
Yeah. Last thing from Concord, our lonesome full-size Wildberry.
Yeah. Ask me why we have only 1 set of full-size ink pads. Little known fact for those of you who want a peek behind the scenes. Actually, let's go here. If you want a little peek behind the scenes, when we order from Concord, it's not going to a website to click, 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 and check out. We actually have a spreadsheet that we need to fill out. And there is a section for ink pads, and there is a section for ink cubes. And almost every month that I order, I put it in the wrong category. Then I have to delete it and redo it down to the right section. While Wildberry being a W, it didn't get erased. So we have 3.
3, yeah.
We have 3 full-size Wildberry ink pads to those wonderful, amazing people who are lucky enough to want Wildberry in the full size. It is there for you.
It is
And
a
you
pretty
know
color.
what? It is a beautiful color, but you know, when we see your orders come in and there are boo-boos on it, don't worry. We also make boo-boos. So, wild berry for 3 lucky crafters. All right, back to the desktop. I'm going to continue to pass to Darlene because I think this is something that is close to her heart.
Oh, I raced to get this on the floor and receive it for you guys. Oh, I love Pooh Bear. And as you know, there has been many collections. And we at the store joke and say we're all pooped out, but how can you? It's Pooh Bear. So this is the Winnie the Pooh Autumn. It is a fall collection featuring Pooh and his friends. And beautiful paper. I love the colors they chose for here. You will find the iconic, characters like Pooh and Eeyore, the Acre Woods, but with the fall leaves instead of the green leaves. I love how they've added those special touches to make them fall-like, as well as the sentiment. So fall is in the air, autumn fun, leaf piles and laughter. It's the first day of autumn, a time of hot chocolate mornings and toasty marshmallow evenings, and best of all, leaping into the leaves. Who doesn't like jumping in the leaves? I know
and
my
who
kids
doesn't
still
like marshmallows?
Yes, right? But I love how they've added those features. Really cute set. We also brought in the solids paper pack. So matching the color themes, you got, the reds, the orange, the like mustardy yellow, the 2 shades of green and brown. This alone is a beautiful pack of colors. And for those that want it all, they do have this mega bundle. In this mega bundle, you do get the 12 by 12 collection pack. You get the 2 chipboards, so the chipboard accents, the chipboard words and phrases, the enamel dots, the frames and tags. I think it's the ephemera, and the puffy stickers and the tiles. So they give you all 3 of these ephemera packs in here. So just to let you know, if you want the other things like the puffy stickers, the enamel dots, and the chipboard stickers, you can only get in this pack. We scaled down on our ordering just because there's not a lot of room in the store. So that's the only way you can get those in. But here is the tiles and phrases. Really cute. You still get all those Pooh and friends. Fall has arrived. Let's celebrate. Happy first day of fall. The ephemera pack has a little bit more icons and banners, but of course you have all those quotes. Unfortunately, they're too small for me to read. I normally can read stuff for Matt, but this one I'm having a hard time. Fall has arrived. It's let's celebrate. Ooh, yeah, very hard. I might need a 3rd pair of glasses on me. And these are the frames and tags. So you get all the tags as well as some icons. Fall this season of crunchy leaves and crisp air. That's what we need right now.
The images will be on the website, so if you want to go and zoom in, you go right ahead.
Last but not least, we have the 6x6 paper pad. We love the paper pads for, for card making, for our traveler's notebook, for mini albums. Perfect. Everything is scaled down, so a great collection to have. Oh my goodness, look at that. And that is our Pooh Autumn.
It is perfectly acceptable to cut apart the cover sheet as well. So
yes, especially here, you can use these for banners.
Are you on a roll? You want to keep going?
Sure.
All right.
What else? I put these all out, so
you know them.
And to change it, so fall, and of course we need to be, as we've been telling you, bees have been very popular. So we brought in Carta Bella, which is the sister company of Echo Park, and this is the honeybee collection. Honeybee collections, we only have the collection packs, and in the collection packs, you also get the sticker sheet. So I love the color tone. It's a little bit different from the traditional bright yellow or, Echo Park's done a beeline where they did the yellow and the sky blue. So this is very different in color palette. I'll show you the sticker sheet so you can see those color palettes. So it has like
very vintage.
Very vintage. It has that olive green, a black, of course, and then like a mustardy yellow. I would say like a classic Pooh color. Like,
very much.
Yeah. So just love how, the flowers are very dainty. They have the little honey hives here, beehives, I mean, and then the roses here. And the bees are not cutesy. They're the actual real looking bees.
But not scary real.
Yeah, that's true too. But I don't know. Bees are pretty as long as they're not near me. We have the solids pack, and I love these solids. So if you notice, one thing is they give you the colors, traditional colors that's used in a collection pack, but they throw you an alternate color because sometimes it brings out your photos, it brings out some of the images in here. So what a great mix. They have like this peachy coral color in this collection pack, and I love how all those colors work together. So I like how they throw that into the mix there. And we brought in the ephemera packs. We have the ephemera pack here with the icons, sweet as honey, always be yourself, happy as can be. I love the traditional sayings. And we have frames and tags. Here are all the tags with some sentiments on it and the titles and frames. So these are great for, if you're not a journaler like me. Well, I usually use these as my write-up on my layouts and my traveler's notebook. So that is Honeybee.
All right. Are we tag teaming
Yeah,
now?
sure.
All right,
tag. Your turn.
All right, so we're going to finish off Echo Park and Cartabella with Ellen's favorite holiday. And this is called Ghosts and Goblins. This is an Echo Park collection. And, I think last week we talked about cute Santas. The other thing we look for is cute ghosts and cute pumpkins. Well, look at this little ghosty over here. Like, I don't know. He almost feels like, almost feels like he's a marshmallow ghost. And then I love the cute little kitties and the pumpkins here, and lots of great backgrounds and lots of versatility for whether you're making treat bags or cards for your grandkids, or maybe you are just like Ellen who loves Halloween.
House decor.
Sheila says it almost looks retro. It's kind of got that cartoony retro vibe to it. So we do have the collection pack. There's the sticker sheet. I'm going to show you that again in a second. There is that coordinating solids because some of these colors are going to be very difficult to match. So if you are someone who likes to have solids that are perfectly matching with your pattern paper, then this is the add-on that you want to take. Now, we did bring in a few, not all, because Echo Park collections tend to be 12 papers. And, as Darlene alluded to, we're really trying to just be very mindful and intentional with the things that we bring into the store. So we brought in six of these single sheet papers. And the joke in our family is Charlie was helping to set this up in the system. And he said, this is called Ghosts and Goblins, but I don't see any ghosts and I don't see any goblins. So we have this paper here that is the 3x4 journaling cards. Well, there are the ghosts for you. And we can call skeletons the goblins. When black cats prowl and pumpkins gleam, may luck be yours on Halloween. This one is called Boo Eek Ghost. It's got that stripe that the camera is going to hate. And then there's the ghost. There's the ghost with the little cobwebs and the cute little messages. We always have to get a green paper. So this is called Halloween Night. And it's got just all kinds of like twinkly little diamonds that are perfect for Halloween and spookiness. And then this is your main icon paper. So it's got your cauldrons, your potions, and all of your little spooky critters. This one is called, and this is another one the camera's going to hate, Partying Skeletons. So I'll quickly flip so you can see why we're calling it Partying Skeletons. Dancing away. Here is a gorgeous plaid. This is called Starry Cats. There are those cute little cartoon cats and, really pulling out those retro feels. And we did cover off, as many of these icons as we could. And then another green, we've got Spooky Season stars with the stripes on the back, and then that multicolored star on that front. And then here is that sticker sheet with all of those ghosts and goblins and sayings and critters. You want something a little smaller, we've got that 6x6 pad. And then this collection has the frames and tags, which has literally your frames and tags. Eek so cute, bewitched and bedazzled. I put a spell on you. What a beautiful night for a fright. Then we have the ephemera, which is more like labels and icons. Creepy cute. That's kind of what those ghosts are. They are creepy cute.
I like the shade of purple they use. It's not a very popular purple shade. It's like a grape jelly. Like
that's a great way to say it. It's got that almost pink tone to it. So that is Ghosts and Goblins. All right, we're gonna take a break, and we still have, or we, yeah, let's take a break. Let's take a break from new product, and let me show you a new kit that we have in stock. And unfortunately, my sample is only half done. Only half done. But I'm getting there. I got the pages in this so we can do a little flip through. This is the 49 and Market Botanical Buzz Binder Kit Workshop. So it comes with all the supplies that you need to put this binder together, other than your basic tools. And I do recommend, I think when I cut my my photo placeholders, I needed, I'm going to say 4 sheets of white cardstock, maybe less, but 4 will absolutely keep you safe. In this kit, you get the binder, you get the 6x8 collection pack, and trust me, you use every single piece of that 6x8 collection pack. We've got the laser cut elements, the puffy stickers, and the ochre color swatch ephemera stackers. When you receive the kit, you will receive a handout that has both a QR code to the instructions as well as a QR code to the video where Janine taught us. That's what I watched last night in order to put this together. My cover's not done, and I will already say that I made some boo-boos along the way, but we just roll with it. And there is a point in the video where Janine does swap out some papers by mistake. It's okay. It's all going to work out absolutely beautifully. So there is your inside cover. Lots of great, beautiful laser cuts. We did do a lot of inking. So if you like to ink your edges, these were the 2 colors that we used. We used Rainforest and Salted Caramel. Currently, we're out of stock on pretty much every color of the 49 and Market ink, but reinforcements are on the way. So if you missed out on those 2 colors, don't worry, we'll get you covered. So we've got the this beautiful wood grain that's on the inside. Now, one thing I'm going to call out, I'm going to back up a little bit. If bees are not your thing, you could do something very similar with this exact same binder, because this binder will, oops, let me bring it over. This binder will, maybe I'll flip it over so you see what it looks like. It will work with beach vibes, and it will work for Nature's Haven. They actually designed this pretty specifically and kept it somewhat neutral, so it'll mix and match with all 3 of those collections. Here is a little mini page. The binder comes with 2 sheets of reinforcements and tabs, so you can keep your pages nice and secure in the book. This one, we actually used an super big ephemera piece as our page and covered it with paper on the back. And you know what? I don't even know if I'm ever going to put pictures in here. This is just so beautiful. It's so pretty. When Janine was here, I was talking to some of the ladies in our class, and some people don't even use these mini albums for photos. They'll write quotes in here, or inspirational messages, or just very special memories. So don't always think that a binder or a mini album has to be for actual photos. Be nice if you threw a few photos in there, but you do you. I have edged most of these pages with that salted caramel. There are some that I've used the rainforest as well, but it's so pretty, TM. That is absolutely the words to discover. And then that's as far as I got with the embellishment. So we keep flipping here, but even without the embellishments, it is absolutely stunning. There are pocket pages as well. Here is where some of the paper flip-flopping happened. This card here got swapped out for the wrong one. So when we got to this page, we were actually supposed to have a blue background, but the pages that were left were yellow background. So I just took some of that rainforest ink with a sponge and just sponged it in a few areas. So when I go to put all my yellow embellishments on here, it's still going to pop. And I think this is really the key to remember of any project that you do. Mistakes are easy to fix. Nobody's going to know what the instructions said. And 3, be totally okay with doing your own thing. Nobody's going to know the difference, and it's still going to look stunning. When you work with stunning products, there is absolutely you're almost guaranteed to have a beautiful project when you're done. So pocket pages, lots of elements, and it just keeps going. So this is listed as a Botanical Buzz binder album on our website. We do have a few kits available. So another pocket page here. And then this last page here, we actually use packaging as our pattern paper. Janine uses all the things.
There's no waste.
There is no waste at all. And she said she uses most of the laser cuts. So I have to, when I get to the end, I can confirm and maybe take a picture of the like 10 pieces I'm going to have left over. Like I said, I did make a bit of a boo-boo on the cover. This was supposed to be the floral side, not this wood grain side, but I'm going to make it work. So we're just going to have fun with that. So that is available on the website for you. I will be finishing that up over the next couple of days. And I did mention when Janine was here in July, she taught 2 mini album classes. One was this one, which was Beach Vibes. And the other is this one, which is Nature's Haven. One is a horizontal, obviously the other one is vertical, and using 2 really, really gorgeous collections with lots of great things. And we do have kits left over. So we'll make sure that they are turned on the website. You can bring ink into this if you want. Like, oh my gosh, it makes me just want to go sit on a beach and watch the sunset. So this one is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, something's caught here. There we go. And then this one, it has the binder rings that get attached to the back end, like so. Flip-flops. So that is the Beach Vibes. And then Nature's Haven is that more florally, strawberry type thing. And she's created some really unique elements. So that's got a little locking mechanism that opens up. And as long as you take things really step by step, she steps them out really beautifully in her instructions. Easy to follow. And again, if you happen to mix up your papers a little bit, no worries. This one had rub-ons? Yes, this one had rub-ons.
Laser cuts.
Lots of pull-outs and photo spots. And puffy stickers as well. So we do have a few kits left over in those. Those are also available on the website. And then last but not least of show and tell, before we get back to our product extravaganza, let me just wrong screen. Do I still have it? Yeah. So we have a brand new class from Deanna from Clipper Street. We launched it last week, and I have to give final numbers on Monday. So we do have a few spots still available. If you are interested in this, please do get signed up. I am super excited because I do actually have the samples here to show you. She sent them with our Buzzing Bees kits. Sorry, I'm just seeing a comment here from Matt. He's saying, please email us or call us if you're interested in the Beach Vibe or Nature's Haven binders. Our email address is right here, info@craftersworkshop.ca, and we will get you hooked up with those. All right, back to comments, back to here. So back to Santa Claus Lane. This is using a collection from Art and Creative, which is a UK company, but the designer is Katie Pertite, who used to design for 49 and Market, used to design for Simple Stories, and now she is designing with Barry. Barry used to be part of Creative Expressions. So they are super cute. You get laser cuts. You get all kinds of embellishments. Deanna does all the pre-cutting. So you will have to cut some paper as homework and pull out all your ephemera, but the rest of the paper is all pre-cut for you. Val, I see your question. Can I order it on the site? It's best if you email us. And then we can hook you up with that, or give the store a call tomorrow, and we can figure that out for you. That's card number 1. Here's card number 2. Now, Deanna does like her larger sizes. These are perfect for hand delivering, or if you have the Spellbinder scoreboard or the envelope punch board, you can make your own envelopes as well. Lots of layers, and again, cute Santa factor. I think we talked about him last week. All of these laser cuts are double-sided, so you can put him on the right, put him on the left, and be able to mix and match all those things to create these beautiful cards. And you will have some left over. You will have some left over to maybe create a little bit more, or we do still have, this is the Seasons of Joy collection from Art and Creative, and we can help. We can hook you up. Sorry, I keep losing my train of thought, but aren't they stunning? Like, I mean, that little Santa is just so special. All right, so that is the announcements for today's session. Moving on to Paper Rose. So we left off with Halloween. We're going to continue with Halloween. We have the Spooky Halloween collection from Paper Rose. This Frankenstein, oh my stars, he makes me giggle. He, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. He's adorable in that creepy, spooky kind of way. I love the watercolor artistic look to the whole collection. And if you want additional die cuts and sentiments, you've got them here. And then we have the cut apart. So if you like to fussy cut, is that the right? Do I have the right way? Yes. Yep. Cut aparts are for you. This is all fussy cutting. 18 single-sided sheets that you can fussy cut. That will not be me. The paper, the die cuts and sentiments, these will punch out, and you don't need to fussy cut. So this one's for Darlene, and this one's for me.
And the kiddos are very, very cute. I guess here is a good one to show.
Okay,
yeah. They're not scary looking. Like, they're really cute.
They've got a really, really nice look. So there is some Halloween goodies from Paper Rose. Then we're going to move on. Let's move on to Christmas. And Darlene, I'm going to have you talk about this guy, and then I can take back over.
So this one here is their Paper Cuts card making kit. And what it is this whole baggie is for you to make cards out of. All you need is your basic tools. So your trimmer, your favorite adhesive. So I whipped these up last night so I can give you a sample. They do give you a little booklet here. So they give you lots of stuff, basically. So there is your little booklet. And they don't give you written instructions, but they give you scaled up to 100% full instructions. I just guessed on measurements, and mine don't look exactly the same, but pretty close. So they do give you some inspiration, but this is just to help you get started. You can always make your own afterwards. So, yep.
Sorry, I'm just going to jump in. If you are someone who really likes to be precise with your measurements, my recommendation is you can either use pencil and write on here. We can figure out what your measurements are.
Because that's pretty close.
It's pretty close.
These are not A2 size card. They are smaller. I can't remember now. They were like 6/8 by something, but you could use that as a measure.
As a guide. Or you can photocopy them. If you want to make notes all over, but you want to keep your instruction guide clean, then my recommendation is to photocopy.
Yeah, it's like 5 7/8 by 4 1/8. It's like weird numbers, but
well, it's because Paper Rose is from Australia.
Yep.
If you guys weren't aware of that, and much like the UK, they do different. They do create different sizes of cards. Sorry, we're not going to degenerate into our 12-year-old boys here.
Okay, so in this kit, you do get card bases. They also include envelopes that fit your nice card bases. They give you some of the embossed die cuts, and what these they have the layer. They are sparkly and shiny. They're embossed with
like a varnish.
Like a varnish. And they're all perforated, so you just punch them out and then you add your foam adhesives to raise them. These 3 over here are the ones that you need to fuzzy cut. So they do give you a little bit of what they have in their card making section. So a little bit of embossed, perforated punch outs. as well as their fuzzy cutting. They also give you a sheet of sentiments that you can use. There was tons of sentiments. And you get a 6x6 pad of pattern paper. What they've also included is 3 shimmer cardstocks. There was a green, a blue, and a red added to it. So here is what the cards look like. Let me just move that aside. So just to give you a close-up, these are strictly from that inspiration sheet to give you. Love the look. Very different. I don't know how you would explain it, because they're not vintagey, but they have a different feel to them.
Again, they almost look like they've been
watercolored, but it also gives you like that kaleidoscope look. Like, look at their candy canes, the way they have different shades of color in it. Like, look at the stocking, like stained glass.
There you go. That's a good word.
So,
and again, you can really see that varnish popping off.
There,
if you're not sure what a varnish is, it's almost like they have used glossy accents, but they've done it by machine. So it's got some very specific areas that have the glossy accent on it.
Very cute.
You
very
made a
different.
lot of cards.
It made 10. I made exactly what they said. Don't ask me what time I slept. I think this is my favorite.
Oh my goodness, he's gorgeous.
He's gorgeous. Okay, this one was the one that kind of scared me a little bit. But they're supposed to be the 3 wise men. But they were not friendly looking.
You know what would be nice is if we took these snowmen and put a light behind them as well. So that way it gets kind of that halo look.
Yeah.
And you still have lots left over, don't
There
you?
is lots left over that you can. The only thing you would need is add more card bases and solid colors, but lots of pattern paper and embellishments to go with it. So this was Christmas Cheer from Paper Rose.
That's right. All right. While we're still on Paper Rose, let's talk about some new dies from Paper Rose. So we have this one here with the deer. This one is called Reindeer Family. Then we have, for our faith-based projects, we've got the Nativity Tree. So it's got this beautiful, beautiful tree. Oh, Holy Night is what the sentiment says. And then you've got that manger scene right there. That's a little bit better picture.
That's a Darlene pick.
This is definitely a Darlene pick. And then we do have 3 different snowflakes. So this one's a little bit smaller. It's called the Christmas Snowflake number 3. I can kind of see where it's going. Christmas Snowflake number 2 is a little bit bigger, and then a slightly different pattern. This is Christmas Snowflake number 1. So those are some new dies from Paper Rose. And while we're talking snowflakes, we'll segue into our very last set of, actually there's 2 sets here, but
I love this line.
Okay. All right, go for it.
Yeah. This is called White Christmas. I'm like, Matt, did we order? And when I saw it, oh my goodness, this is White Christmas. Look at the gorgeous, they're gnomes, but those scenery pics, like the house, that little window view, the porch doors open. So this is White Christmas. This is their 12x12 collection pack. They do have a basics pack, which is like their solids. So they're a little bit more basic patterns, hard to see, but it has like diagonal lines, dotted lines, as well as wood grain. But look at that watercolor, the trees. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, we need this. It's so pretty. So that's the 12x12. And
Sorry, there's one comment here that I need to share with you. Shelly says, Darlene, I don't believe you ever sleep.
I don't sleep. My best creativity is when the house is quiet and I just sit there and craft, and I can craft all night.
Before you move on.
Oh, yeah. You've got those ones. And so some accents to go with that is the cut apart. So if you like fussy cutting like I do, there's all these great images. Oh, here's a better one. Like the roses. We have the gnome.
I love that Santa.
I think this year is a great year for Santas. So far, none of the collections had scary Santas.
Yeah.
But even the gnome is really cute. And look at that house. So these are all fuzzy cutting, so you do have to cut them out. They do give you 3 of each design in here. They're on a nice heavyweight cardstock.
Or have a friend
fuzzy cut,
that likes to fussy cut. Get her to do it
There's
for you.
There's 2 of us, so we could.
Yes.
And this is the embossed die cut. So similar pictures, but as Sherry says, it has that little gloss to them, and I love it. And then you just punch them out.
That's more my style.
Yes. But look at that little elf there. Can you, oh, there's a glare on that plastic, but look at that elf. So cute. So the color's like a gray blue tone in it with a tint of like, for the holly and the leaves, the green and the orange for the carrot nose.
And if you really wanted to add a punch of color, that's where I would add like my red glitter paper or my red metallic paper.
Yes.
Or even like a beautiful deep wine color. You can
Just
really just add that on your background to or as your sentiment or what have you to give you some extra oomph.
So we brought in the card kit for this one here. Unfortunately, I didn't make samples for this one. Didn't have enough hours that night
to come to work.
Right. So same thing as the other one. You get a 6x6 pad. You get some fussy cutting sheets. You also have the embossed die cuts. This sentiment is in black and white writing, whereas the other one was white with black writing, and your card base is an envelope. So a great kit to just bring with you on the go, and all you need is a trimmer and your adhesive. To tie in with this, they have foil paper. And foil paper we saw and we're like, oh, we need this. Unfortunately, the 6x6 pad, there wasn't much left for us to order. So if you really want it, grab it as soon as you can. I think we had 2 or 3. And so can I open one? Yep. I just want to show how beautiful. Hard to see when there's plastic, but look at that foil. Can you see that? I know you see the light reflection, but foil paper, white background, but look how stunning that foil is. I don't know.
It's not.
Oh,
because I'm going to keep it in order. So
thank you. There. So this one has snowflakes in the background. It has like a distressed background there with a dark green and light green. Here's their wreath. It's not pretty with the poinsettias.
And these ones would be those type of cards where you just cut the paper and put a sentiment on and call it a day.
These look like peppermint swirls. I don't know. I had fun. Oh, and this is just the second. So you get 2 of each. Yeah, 2 of each of that one. And then, of course, that is the 6x6 pad. Oh, did we freeze? There we go. And we have the 12x12. So if you like to work bigger surface, we also have the 12x12 here. With the 12x12, you do get 1 of each pattern. And the 6x6, you get 2 of each pattern, just because they're smaller. Yeah. And that is part of White Christmas foil.
All right. So that's it for new products tonight. So thank you for joining us. Let me switch back over here. Wave goodbye to this gal because she's got to go head out to an appointment. But don't worry, I didn't forget. We have announcements. It is entering our 4th and final week of our anniversary sale. I want to make sure I say a heartfelt thank you to all of you who have been shopping this month, not just this week, and really supporting us, coming out and celebrating our anniversary with us. And the fun is, we got 1 more week left. All 3 so far of our special gifts have sold out, and I'm going to say,
I think
we did save the best for last on this one. We've got some great partners. This one is really extra special. But let's talk about the deals. All right.
Are you guys loving the deals though?
Yeah, I think they are because we keep selling out the gifts, so the orders have been coming in.
It's been keeping us busy.
And we're just grateful to be here for another year. And let's all cross our fingers and toes for year number 9, which will be a year from now. Times are tough. You can tell from our hair, a lot more gray here and all that kind of stuff. But, we have a great team. We have a great family who helps us out. That's our family, not somebody else's family. And we have all of you who support us. So, love the deals, loving the deals, amazing products. Yay. Great. All right. So that is in here. Let us talk about deal number 1. All right, deal number 1 this week. We were showing off some 49 Market. We've got 20% off 49 Market collections. Now, that does exclude July and August new releases, and it does exclude the new inks, which we don't have any of anyways, but more is coming. So 20% off 49 Market collections, and we all love 49 Market. Deal number 2, drum roll. Did I miss deal number 2? I'm out of order here. Here we go. Deal number 2, Paper Rose collections. Now, of course, that does exclude all the goodies that we showed you tonight. So any July and August new releases. And I clearly forgot to take the word ink off of that. but 20% off older paper rose collections. If you want to try some of those card kits, try some of those fussy cutting kits, now is the time to do it. Deal number 3, I already gave the cat out of the bag there. 30% off Concord and Ninth stamps, dies, and stencils. Once again, excluding July and August new releases, excluding cardstock and ink. But we've got lots of dies from both Concord and Christina Werner that need new homes so that we can make room for more. I don't think they've done their Christmas release
Not yet. I'm
so
waiting.
we need to make some room, and you need some new stuff in your stash. And then last but not least, deal number 4 is 40% off Naked Bee lotions and lip balms and pretty much any Naked Bee that we have in stock. We are focusing more on Canadian brands, but we do still have a little bit of Naked Bee left over. So we want to make sure that those get into good homes to be used on your hands and your lips and all of that good stuff. And now to finish things off,
save the best for last.
Yeah. Oh, Lynn's saying yes, more great deals this week. Woohoo! And it just gets better because we have a really special gift with purchase. I'm going to show you the slide, but then I'm actually going to show you what the gift is. So our special gift this week, when you spend $35 or more, is we have created, along with our friend Chantal at Simply Stated Designs, all the way over in Edmonton, another fellow Canadian girl boss, as we call her, we have created a very special die cut pack from Simply Stated. And, you know, as cute, I'm moving my mouse over here on the picture, and you guys can't see that. But even though we've got that photo there, it really does not do it justice. So I am going to switch my camera here, and I have,
Matt says it's the best freebie yet.
The best freebie yet. So this is the pack that you will get. Look how big they are. This is simply a gorgeous pack, and we carefully worked with Chantal to pull designs and pull images to really reflect the PCW spirit, I guess if you will. So of course, as a Canadian company, you know, we have always been proudly Canadian, carrying as many Canadian products as we can. We've got that beautiful Canadian heart, and I'm gonna say they're about 2.5 by 2.5. Next up, you know, because we like all things green, we've got a green butterfly. The running joke of this year, let me go back to this one here. We do have another maple leaf as well. The running joke this year on one of our lives was all about the furry cows. So we have a kind of grumpy furry cow to represent our favorite guy, Matt, our numbers guy, our shipping guy, our guy that keeps us all in check and behaving ourselves. So that is to represent Matt. For all of us who love to travel and capture our memories and share cards, we've got this stack of postcards. We've got 2 sentiments that say happy anniversary because it's our anniversary. Nice and simple. We have 2 coffee cups. So I do my Monday morning coffee quotes most Mondays. I know the summer has been a little bit challenging, but we've got our takeaway cup, and then we've got our green regular coffee mug there, full of love and inspiration. If you know me, you know, we've got the Highland Cow for Matt. If you know me, I am all about pineapples. One of my favorite places that we visited when we were in Hawaii was the Dole Plantation. You have not tasted pineapple until you've taken it right out of the fields. Matt's saying, I'm a grumpy, hairy cow now. No, you're not a grumpy, hairy cow. He was just inspired by you. All right. You know, talking about kibitzing and everything else, we have our little couple representing Matt and I, you know, staying in our lanes, working together, but bringing you guys all the things. We have, you know, our trademarked catchphrase, it's so pretty. And I'm sure you saw tons and tons and tons of pretty things in tonight's live. We have a lighthouse That is my other passion besides pineapples is lighthouses. If there was a lighthouse that was shaped like a pineapple, well, that might just be the perfect thing for me. We have a little camera for all of us who like to take photos, capture memories, and share all of those memories with others. And then most importantly, and this is the note that I'm going to end this live on, thank you. Thank you for all you do to support us. Thank you for 8 great years. Thank you for not hearing the tears in my voice. This is been such a crazy, amazing ride, and we look like we want to be here for many, many more years to come. So this is your gift with purchase. Let me find that graphic one more time. Spend $35 this week from starting tomorrow until Wednesday next week, or while supplies last. I suspect that these are not going to last long. We did make sure we saved a set for each one of our amazing team members: Darlene, Chris, Sue, Tanya, Simon, Carol, our volunteers, Ashley and Karen. We've got so many people in our lives that make this business run, and then of course, all of you. Well, let me get rid of this. All right. So that is it for me tonight. We kept it under an hour, so that is great. Go and check out those deals. There'll be more information in your inbox tomorrow morning. And let's wind up this amazing anniversary month with lots of great stuff. Thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in. If you're watching on replay, thank you for coming back to see us when at times works for you. And here's to another Wednesday. Good night, everyone.